Hi buddies, we're starting today with another Vault-Tec PSA, so join me as we get schooled about perception.
Following total atomic annihilation, the rebuilding of this great nation of ours may fall to you.
Oh, no way!
That's why we at Vault-Tec have prepared these educational materials for you to better understand the 7 defining attributes that make you special.
Thanks, Vault-Tec.
In this chapter, we focus on perception. It is the unfortunate truth that when you go above ground, you will be faced with many post-nuclear nuisances. These frightening menaces will come in all different shapes and sizes and pose an immediate threat to your survival.
They look kind of cute, though.
You must learn to deal with these dangers, but may find this challenging at first.
Oh, poor guy!
That's why we've provided you with the Vault-Tec Assisted Targeting System, so you can scan the threat and pinpoint areas of weakness. And the higher your perception, the more accurate you will be. Why, you'll put Davy Crockett to shame.
These are so cute in like a really messed up way.
There may be times when you must engage in questionable activities.
Couldn't be me.
Your perception can help keep you safe during these morally ambiguous moments.
Morally ambiguous moments.
Practice your pilfering on youth.
Okay, I don't steal from kids.
The elderly.
Or the elderly.
Or the incapacitated.
Or the incapacitated. Often.
As you continue to purloin your way to success, try more challenging targets. And more skillful techniques.
Uh-oh.
For greater returns.
Pocket grenade.
Don't get too cocky there, sport. Always look to sharpen your 5 senses, for perception doesn't stop there. Keenly assessing the unfriendly locals and terrain, of handling sensitive munitions with in building a long-distance relationship, thoroughly study your Vault-Tec provided materials to prepare for survival. And to answer the question, do you know what makes you special?
Thanks, Vault-Tec. I don't know about you, but I tend to think those are a very fun way to get started whenever we're lucky enough to see one. So that was quite nice. Now, to serious business. It is inventory management time. Boom, there we go. Inventory management done. I'm kidding, of course. I'm kidding, of course. But that did make a huge difference, just dumping off that crap that we had there. And look at this. Adhesive is rare and used to create nearly every mod. That is surprisingly on topic, because we are going to have a look at weapon modification today, and armor modification, for that matter. And kind of feel called out by that tooltip about having too many quests enabled. Maybe you should go in miscellaneous and turn them off. No, I have them on for a reason. Might not be a good reason, but it's a reason. And the other 2 tooltips were kind of interesting too. But I mean, you know, I never really have enough time to read those and say whatever I want to say about them. So I'm just gonna move on. We're out here at this power armor station, right? And I'm gonna take all of this, because those are the leftover components from when I've scrapped things out here at this to repair the power armor. Because it would be taking like steel off of something and just the steel or just the aluminum, and all those other parts were getting left behind. And it's like, I knew they were getting left behind somewhere, but it didn't really occur to me in my little 1-inch brain that they wouldn't go into the workshop. So from now on, I'll try to use the power armor station that I built indoors, and hopefully the excess will be stored in the workshop, as one would hope it would. So, with all of that explaining out of the way, I'm gonna take a look at our armor, because when we were in the salvage place, I just kind of was equipping some stuff because it was like emergency mode. There was a whole lot going on, and I wanted to feel maybe kind of safe. And like this poisoners thing, it wasn't doing me a whole lot of good. So I put on the boiled leather piece. But now I'm gonna go back to the poisoners, and hopefully I can use maybe parts or pieces of some of these other bits of armor to make the armor that I want to use, which is these legendary pieces, such as this fortifying leather left leg, better, rather than having them be the way they are, because they can be improved. I believe that they can be improved. So I haven't really messed with this area of the game that much. I know, we've been playing for so much already, and I don't even do a crafting, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try to get better at this. And now that I have armor rank 1, we can do better stuff, like this here, shadowed leather. And I'm happy with that, because if I'm gonna be out of my power armor, the least I can have going for me is a little bit of extra stealth. And as for this other miscellaneous change, I think I'm gonna go with pocketed. Because, I mean, have you met me, really? Maybe one day we can get deep pocketed or something, but much of the other ones are gonna require science. Well, maybe not that many of them require science, at least not in this category, but I mean, okay, maybe not in the leather armor category, but I know for a fact that most of the weapon stuff is either gonna want gun nut or science, and we just can't fuss with that. We're gonna be blacksmithing only, at least for a long time. I mean, eventually we can do whatever we want, right? Eventually. Do I really want to give this thing pockets? I think I should go with braced, right? Yeah. Let's do that. So there we go. That's not bad. Maybe I should make more stuff braced? I don't, it's whatever. It's whatever. We can change these as we go along if we want to. I just kind of want to slap some stuff on here right now so that it's not absolutely as abysmal as it has been being. Wow, look at these. Armor rank 4. Maybe we can do that. I mean, I'm not sure that matters that much, but after being staggered so much with that legendary stagger rifle, which is mine now, having some anti-stagger sounds good. I don't think the asbestos lining sounds that nice. Pockets sound good. Everybody always likes pockets, am I right? Well, let's scrap some of this stuff. Kind of sad to see it go, but we need the pieces. I don't think I'm gonna get enough to be able to make this chest piece shadowed because we need 10. But with 4, that's enough to do one of the legs or arms, I think. Maybe on that VATS enhanced leather left arm just there, but first I want to take a look at the vault suit. Because we can change this. I mean, okay, we can't until we get at least more ranks of armor, but we can make one change, and that is insulating, which is barely anything, but I mean, barely anything is better than nothing, right? This is gonna give us 5 more points of energy resistance, so I'll take it. Like I said, literally better than absolutely nothing. So we'll put that on that. And I'm gonna take apart this leather right leg that we're wearing. We don't need that. I'll probably take apart this leaded one too, but I'm gonna get rid of this first. And I mean, yeah, we just don't need it. As far as I can tell, the leaded stuff only reduces damage from radiation anyway, and we have an entire hazmat suit that we've been carrying around for like a long time now. So if we were ever in like a really bad situation as far as radiation was concerned, it's not a problem. So whatever, really. All right, and now the VATS enhanced leather left arm is now shadowed, but unfortunately, yeah, that's what I thought. We're not gonna have enough leather to make that pocketed right now.
Tinker.
Oh, buddy.
Strong boy.
Yeah, okay, Strong. Just go ahead and voice what all the people are gonna tell me in the comments, why don't you? It's not like that's making me self-conscious about all the time I'm spending crafting, and we haven't even got to the weapons yet. Let's go ahead and look at them, and I'm gonna look at this alien blaster pistol just for fun, but I'm not expecting that we can do anything to it at all. Yeah, so far, no. Okay, yeah, the answer was no for sure. Every single change that we could potentially make to this thing is going to require some level of science, so maybe we're just too dumb for that ever to be a thing. At least we got sledgehammers. Yeah, blacksmith stuff. The heavy prefix it's already got is not too bad. And never mind. I see science down here at the end, but look at this. Heavy, shocking, sharp rocket. If I can just get it to select. Check out that energy damage. I would like to have that. Maybe one day we'll get lucky and we'll find that as a prefix on something else and we can take it off. Because, okay, I've had people tell me that I can do that, but I don't know how to do that. So we're gonna try something here, because I have this quick sniper rifle that's calibrated with gun nut rank 3 to use a different kind of ammo. Okay?
Yeah.
So I've just put on a standard receiver to this. Hopefully this didn't completely screw the whole thing up and ruin that and remove it forever. But I'm hoping that now maybe we have... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we do. Okay, great. So I can actually take that receiver and I can put it on one of my legendary sniper rifles, yes? So I could put it on the current one we're using, but I think I'm gonna go to that new one we just got and try to put it on there. Going into the receiver slot, we can make our way down to the new ammunition type, which I have less of, but I think that will be okay, as much as I use this thing anyhow. And I don't really want to make any of these other changes to it. It would be nice to put a suppressor on it eventually in case we ever needed to use it in some, as Vault-Tec would say, morally dubious situations. But only time will tell if we find one of those or not. We may have already found one at some point. If we did, I probably sold it. I wasn't really keeping any weapons that weren't legendary or sentimental, so... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. And I don't know what I'm doing here either. I'm just kind of maybe removing things that look good and kind of having a look at our explosive weapon here, because it would be nice to maybe do something with this. I mean, this just increases the flat damage, but I mean, I don't know what the objectively better choice is with any of this. I'm just kind of messing around. And rambling. Can't forget the rambling, because it's actually a little bit difficult for me to concentrate on talking to you guys while I'm also considering these things. So I'm going to talk you through it. For the barrel on this, I could change it to a long barrel, which would be better for the range. And maybe it's good to keep explosives further away from me, but I'm not going to change anything right now. It already has a standard stock. I can't give it any other stocks without gun nuts, so forget it. Maybe the quick eject magazine would be nice, but I'm just gonna leave it on the large magazine because, I mean, superior reload speed versus a larger magazine. I don't know that I have a preference on which one of those is better. And muzzle. Okay, we could add a bayonet, which I guess makes sense because if something gets too close to you, you could bash it for damage instead of hurting yourself with the explosives. But I'm not gonna put one on there. It feels kind of silly to me. I use melee. I can just ignore this. Okay, and this is the railway rifle we just found. And I think I am gonna switch it to a long barrel. We have all the stuff. So that's good. It has a whole lot more range now. I can't change the stock. I don't really know that I should... Well, I mean, I guess I could put the reflex sight on there. Sure. Okay. I can do that. I have that stuff. That's better than it having no sights. Well, I mean, it had a sight. It was just very not good. Oh, oops. I wasn't trying to scrap that, actually. There we go. I wanted to leave the station. Oh, I forgot to name crowd favorite. That's okay. We'll worry about that some other time. So I have some extra stuff in here still, and I have some weapons that I ripped pieces off of. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to want to sell things. But first, we need to put our new friends on our hotbar thing. Quick menu thing. The thing that is now a weird shape. Yep. Okay. So, do I want to put this on one? Yeah, I think I will put the railway rifle on one so that I feel like I have a reason to try it out. I have a few spikes. And I think we're good. I need to put away my swatter And probably some other stuff. I'll just put it in this cabinet because it's right here. Most of my stuff is stored in the workshop because ever since I cleaned this place up, I haven't messed with the items that were stored in boxes and then got put in the workshop, but whatever. I might put some stuff on display eventually, but for now, as long as they're not accidentally getting destroyed by me crafting and pulling resources from there, I don't care at all where things stay. And yes, I am still traumatized by the time I almost accidentally cremated my 2 collectible baseballs. So, let's not have a
No loitering.
repeat of that. What do you mean no loitering? I'm not loitering. Y'all are loitering. Why are you all standing outside my house? That's kind of sinister. Stop.
I may sell just about everything, but none of it is scrap.
Yeah, girl, you sell the best, not scrap.
Sure. Let's take a look.
A bit of everything.
Myrna gets me. Any of those people could have been synths. I'm sure she is extremely sympathetic to my, well, I wouldn't call it paranoia. I would call it justified concern. Okay, let's get some of this junk out. There's actually not that much of it to get rid of, but that's okay. Hey, I need to maybe sell this. I could take it apart though. Okay, I'm gonna take it apart. I'm still not sure we'll be able to get enough leather to change the chest piece to shadowed today, but that's fine. Oh, hey, I should have put the super mutant stuff up. Well, we can still do that. I don't want to carry it around. And I'm not going to sell her any mods. I mean, I guess I could sell the short barrel. Whatever. I'll do it later. In the meantime, I'm going to see if I have any slightly used fusion cores to get rid of. I know they don't weigh anything and the mods do, but these are worth a bit. And I want to try to take all of her caps. I think I could maybe just sell one. I could also take her railway spikes. So we'll have more. I don't know that I should take all of them, though. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to buy any shipments right now. So back over to 8 items, and I'll get rid of some of this. I like to sell the stuff that I cook. You know, it's nice. I get to cook it for the experience, and then I get to not have to eat the bugs myself. I mean, in an emergency, I will, you know, do that begrudgingly. Let's sell this. And these. And those. Are we good? I could get like a little bit more of her money. I'll sell these. Oh, nope, too much. That was too much. Let me take one of those steaks back, or I could give back some of the spikes. I'm actually looking to see if she has anything with leather, but I don't see anything, so that's a bust. I'll take one of these back. And I mean, that's close enough, right? Yeah, I'll take it. Thanks, girl. Strong's just hanging out over here, but what are you looking at? Why are you staring at him? Don't you think that's kind of rude? Go find a fancy hairbrush or even a non-fancy hairbrush. Don't talk to me. But, I mean, she didn't talk to me, so whatever. Okay. Oh, dang. That did, like, nothing. Oh. Oh, no. Okay, let's put away at least the super mutant armor that I'm still holding on to for no reason, because he's got plenty. Like, he's totally fine. He actually has more than he needs because I haven't even cleaned out his inventory yet. But we'll worry about that in a minute. So, basically, everything that I'm not going to use and may never use and just whatever is going to go in this cabinet. Do I want to put the mods in there? They don't weigh that much, so I'm gonna say no. And I just don't want to put any of these weapons away either, because I like having a variety of ways to kill people. There's nothing wrong with that, right? Right? Strong agrees with me. Hey, buddy. How's it going?
Hey.
Strong listening.
Let me in that inventory. I mean, that's, oh, yeah, that's a few items. He has, in fact, a few items. I did fill him up completely. Like, this is the maximum amount of things he could carry, which is kind of impressive. And actually, 2 of these things I've given him have this recon calibrated bit on them as well. So I can just take that off of them. That might be kind of good. But like, gosh, the man has like stacks of 4 weapons in here. I'm gonna take it all. I'm taking it all, okay? But I don't want to deal with this right now. I don't want to keep doing inventory management. Oh, wait. I shouldn't have taken his sledge from him. He needs that to actually fight with. Let's give him that back. And do I want to give him, like, another weapon, like, gun type weapon that's not a minigun? Because he doesn't have that many rounds left for this one. I might need to give him more rounds, but that's a problem we'll face when we get to it. He's probably happy just with his sledge anyway, even if he runs out of that ammo, which he will pretty quickly, because that's not much. Yeah, you know, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to deal with this right now. I just don't want to deal with this right now. I could scrap them? No. No, nope, no, nuh-uh. No, no. I don't want to do this. We've done this already. I don't want to do this. I don't want to take the mods off. I don't want to scrap anything. Missy bored. Tinker, tinker, tinker. Like, I'm done, okay? We're gonna put these in the cabinet, including the missile launcher. You know, no thanks. No thank you. These are going in with priority for the heaviest things first. Yeah, I could do something with the parts on these, maybe. You know, I mean, it's interesting. Like, I'm intrigued, but come on, I have to draw the line somewhere. We're supposed to go on a thrilling adventure in the wasteland today. We can still do that, right? Like, that's still on the table, isn't it? Okay. I think that's pretty much everything. And we still don't have that much carry weight, but you know, it's like my fault for having so much stuff, and then also it's like Strong's fault for not wanting me to wear the power armor. So whatever, that's it, that's all.
Pretty chummy with that reporter.
Yeah?
Careful there. The mayor's got it in for her.
Oh, it's fine. I'm pretty sure she can take care of herself. She'll probably like suplex him out a window if there's an issue.
You can't stop the press.
That's right, I can't stop the press, and neither can the mayor. Neither of us want to be suplexed out of windows by Piper, because that's definitely a thing she would do. Anyway, I am full aware that we could be fast traveling and stuff, but I wanted to walk out here just like on the off chance that maybe if we walk out here sometimes we might get to see Cricket. You know, she was hanging out here that one time and then she was gone, and I mean, maybe never again. I have no idea. I'm assuming she actually travels around the map, but as far as I know, she could be an actual random encounter. That would be actually random, because that's what that word means. So, whatever. Oh, wait. I don't think that's Cricket, but that's somebody. Hello?
Too many miles on the road.
Oh, wait a minute.
It is terrible.
It is her.
At least it's honest work.
I got so many
Dude.
flavors of mayhem for sale.
Oh. You also have more friends than last time I've seen you, so that's cool.
Got a hankering for melting face? Then I'm your girl.
I'm more of a punch face kind of girl myself, but sure.
What kind of stuff do you have?
If it can chamber cock and spit out lead, then I sell it. I sell slashers and clobberers too for those maniacs that like it up close.
Oh, that's me!
Death flying faster than the speed of sound. Oh, my knees are getting weak just from thinking about it.
You're a little bit of an interesting character, aren't you, girl?
Let's see what you have.
Just think how damn good it'll feel holding one of these.
Okay. So, sounds like she's got some weapons that could be potentially very fun. I'm just gonna start at the top and work our way down. Not like we just got all of that inventory cleaning done so we could carry more stuff that we loot. Why not go ahead and fill the inventory up again? And she does have some pretty interesting weapons. She has a plasma pistol. Oh, it's kind of cute. Yeah, we haven't seen any of the plasma weapons this game has to offer yet, but I was fond of them in the previous games. So that's something to look forward to. I am still going to try to stick to melee. I'm not going to go crazy and start using plasma rifles all the time. Spray and pray. Bullets explode on impact, doing 15 points of area of effect damage. That's what my submachine gun does already. But this one is obviously a different kind of thing, and it's got a suppressor on the front. And speaking of suppressors, look here. This is a suppressed, calibrated, powerful pipe sniper rifle. And I really just want the suppressor off of it. I think I can buy it, take that off of it, and put it on my sniper rifle. I am assuming that components from pipe weapons and normal weapons that weren't made in a bathtub in someone's backyard are compatible. We gotta hope, because I've gotta have it. I've just gotta buy it. I really think so. Yeah, I gotta do it. And maybe I should buy spray and pray too, but it's so expensive. So we'll just go with this. And I mean, that's basically 202 caps for what boils down to a part that I will then take and put on another weapon, but that's probably reasonable. So let's chew that price down. I'm gonna sell these Molotov Cocktails because we can get them anytime we fight raiders. They drop so frequently, it is not funny. Not even a problem. But I'm kind of out of normal stuff to sell. I guess I can sell a couple of these, but again, that's just not worth enough to help us out. I'm gonna have to sell ammunition and stuff, I believe. So, these fusion cores. Let's pick out the most used ones. And I just have a ton of these, so I'm not really worried about losing whatever little bit of functionality is left. I'd rather have her money so that maybe eventually we'll be wealthy enough to actually buy some of these crazy weapons whenever we find them in the wilds. I mean, not actually find them in the wilds, because if I found them in the wilds, they wouldn't cost me anything because I would have found them in the wilds. Oh, you know what I mean. Let's take one of these because I needed to make up that 3 cap difference somewhere. There we go. Perfecto. Oh, no, not that. Yes. There we go.
Don't eye the Brahmin if you got any sense.
Why would I eye your
and I'll end you,
Brahmin?
wastelander.
Okay. Her guards are a little bit unpleasant, but I suppose they're doing their job, so good job. Proud of y'all. Okay. So, we need to go that way, but I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna go this way to maybe see some new terrain, and we'll see if we can loop back, like, around to the north from these streets and go back over to maybe where the detective is. I'm gonna look at the street view to see if I can tell anything. I can't. The local map is Still as hopeless as ever. I don't know why I thought it would be different this time. Guess I'm just naturally optimistic person. And hey, we can look on this bus. Ooh, Boston Police rationing site. What is that going to entail? Let's see what we can find out about that really quick. I'm sorry. Oh, that one's a rabid rad stag. Okay, I guess I don't need to feel sorry about it then. And that'll give us some meat we can make grilled rad stag steaks out of, which will be nice to have. And also we've put it out of its misery, which is probably pretty nice because frankly the thing looked like it was suffering. And maybe all rad stags are suffering, but that doesn't mean I want to end the friendly ones. I feel a bit sad for them. Nothing in these desks. There is a police terminal here. Let's find out what it has to say, shall we? Boston Police Department, serve and protect. User Detective Francis Perry, signed in. Shortages. Attention officers, it has been brought to my attention that there have been complaints again about shortages and missing items. Most likely this is just some civvy trying to weasel a bit more out of the system, but make sure to keep an eye on the lines. If I see another news story about pickpockets stealing medical supplies from old ladies right under our noses again, I will personally make sure you were stuck doing paperwork on terminals from the last century for the rest of the year. Sergeant S. Randall, Boston Police Department, 3rd Precinct. Shift scheduling. Shifts are to be scheduled by Detective Perry from the Boston Police Department in conjunction with Sergeant Race from the Army Reserves. There will be at least 2 officers present during distribution hours from 7 to 7. Army personnel are responsible for loading and unloading goods from the train, and police personnel for checking, receiving ledgers, and distributing rations to civilians. You know, call me crazy, but if they're outlining how their shift schedules worked and everything to us so much, I feel like there's something going on with this. I feel like there's a mystery to be solved here. And there was one more thing we could look at, and it's a holotape. So I'm actually going to eject it and take it with us. And that's Detective Mcdonald's holotape. So I'm gonna pull that up in just a second. I'm kind of just thinking about how off track we look on the map. Whatever. We're investigating an exciting detective mystery. Maybe. Let's pop this in.
That son of a bitch Sergeant Reiser caught me trying to have a look in the warehouse. And that asshole actually drew his weapon on me. Look, Perry, I know you two came up together and all, but I'm telling you that guy is dirty, and I need you to have my back on this. Those ration crates didn't just go missing on their own, and it's our job to make sure they're getting to the people who need them. Just lean on him a bit, okay? See if he'll let you in the warehouse to have a look around. Mcdonald out.
Open from this side.
Okay, well, it's gonna take a little doing to figure out a way to get inside this, I think. And I now realize I have pronounced the good sergeant's name completely wrong, but he is going to stay Sergeant Race to me for as long as I have to think about him, which may not be very long, but come on, how do I get in here? Maybe that forklift on the side? Because, yeah, if you look up there, those windows are busted in. So this is like a fun little jumping adventure. Maybe. Can I jump better if I put the weapon away, maybe? No. 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 Okay. That's not happening, but I think we do need to get on top of that. So let's go back over to the train cars. And I did see something hostile over here, so yeah, okay, that's just a bloatfly. Oh! That's a legendary bloatfly! And he's festering, whatever that means. I don't need to prepare for one legendary enemy, probably. But I'll take an Addictol while I'm in this menu because we are addicted to, like, some stuff at this point, man. My dude, we are into the drugs. Jeez, I'm not having any luck with VATS right now. I guess I'm gonna go in like this. And I do like the little mark that was placed on him, but I don't like that sound. Okay, Strong took care of that for us 100%, but what is that? Seriously, what is that? Whoa, Troubleshooter's alloyed metal left arm reduces damage from robots by 15%. For real, what is that? What's going on? Is that supposed to be happening? I'm not sure, but it's gonna get real old real fast, so I'm gonna go around this way and see if my idea for getting into the warehouse is working. And if it is, then great. And if it's not, then we're gonna leave and maybe come back another time. Because that was a very annoying sound. And I'm gonna blame the rain for me slipping off that there. Although, that's not really
No enemies get here.
why it happened.
Good for resting.
Oh, good for resting. So cute. Okay, yeah, we're totally gonna get inside. Right over here. And let's find what Race was up to. I believe the detective that he was up to no good.
Locked tight.
So we'll just have to see what we can learn. Here we have a fire Protectron? A legendary mole rat mother? Whoa. She's hurting me too much. Gonna need to take something for that. My favorite. And we'll do a stim pack as well. We'll do 2 stim packs. What do you say? Okay, so this one's a mother, but this one's not legendary. Oh, sweet. Thank you, buddy. I don't know where you came from. The way you're positioned kind of makes it look like you came up out of the ground. But I mean, you know, whatever. So this is the legendary one, and we're on our own because Strong is outside. And this gave us a, whoa, holy cow, a penetrating maximized laser sniper rifle. It ignores 30% of the target's damage and energy resistance. It has a maximized capacitor, improved sniper barrel, full stock, medium night vision scope, and a beam focuser. That actually all sounds really good.
Kill you!
We're gonna maybe play with that just to see how it goes. Let's get rid of this mole rat first. And I want to go ahead and quick save.
Humans say mole rats annoying. Strong agree.
They are annoying. I have to agree. But yeah, it's not like I think we're gonna die in here or anything. But after getting a drop like that, it would be really tragic if I lost it. So we'll make a quick save. Just to make sure that remains in our capable hands. Would you describe them that way? I don't think I would, honestly. U.S. Army Reserves. Sergeant John Race. Signed in. Police snooping. Officers from the Boston Police do not have clearance to enter the depot warehouse and are not permitted to be snooping around under any circumstances. I don't care if they brought you dinner and they joke around with you. I've been informed that there is a current investigation into ration shortages in their unit. And I'm not going to have a problem with their men get pinned on us. And if you see Detective Mcdonald near the warehouse again, you are to place him under military arrest and bring him to me. Sergeant Race, 708th Infantry Division. That's fairly intense, okay. Let's check on the current receiving manifest. Receiving manifest for the week of October 17th, 2077. Gross units receiving: food, 28. Medical supplies, 10. Alcohol, 20. Tobacco, 15. Textiles, 14. Coolant, 12. You'd assume that the alcohol and tobacco was not super important given the situation, but okay. Protectron controls, so we could do something with that little buddy. Maybe I will set him to patrolling in here or whatever. He's probably currently set to fire brigade. I'm gonna make him a medical responder. And I'm gonna set him loose. There we go. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully, pretty well.
On duty.
Hello, medical worker.
And serve.
Can you heal me a little?
Please remain calm if you are injured.
I'm a little injured. Can you fix it? No? Alright. How did you get in here, Strong? Okay, well, I guess we can go in the utility tunnel and see what they maybe were hiding or not hiding. I can't really tell who's the bad guy here. Ray sounded like he was on the up and up, to be honest. Oh boy. Here we go. Hearing bugs. Just rad roaches. That one is special, though. Not in the legendary kind of way, but in the glowing and kind of nice looking sort of way. I mean, as nice looking as a roach can look, maybe. Actually, I splattered its brain. How do you feel about that, Strong? Beat you to it that time, my buddy. So, there are concerning sounds down here. Gonna rip the fusion core right out of that generator. Hopefully it wasn't powering anything we need to know about. I see mole rats down here ahead of us. And the ground is slick, so we're gonna need to watch out for anything that could create a fire. There's a power armor station in here. Oh really? Super mutants can see well in the dark. I guess that doesn't surprise me. Are you okay, man? Don't step on me too much. There's a holotape over here, and this is Race? Dude! Oh, we definitely have to see what that's about. And I'll take his weapon. But mostly, I'll take his plot points. What's going on? Because his terminal made it sound like he was the good guy, and I guess that's not surprising because he could just be an unreliable narrator of his own whatever. But I think he's sus. Let's find out.
We need to talk, Perry. Your partner keeps sticking his nose where it shouldn't be. I don't care if he's a cop. If he keeps sniffing around the tracks, he's liable to get hit by the train. Are we clear? Anyway, I've got this stuff moved down into the utility tunnels, but it's burning a hole in my pocket. I don't want to hear any more excuses about it being hard to fence. People would pay top dollar for this stuff.
So I was right. Race was sus, and I hear ghoulies nearby. Yep, there they are.
Time to die!
Okay, let's get this door open. And I'm just gonna cut this, whatever.
Nice.
There we go. Get this open. Send in our boy Strong to get a head start on these spooky things.
Stupid computers!
A man after my own heart. Man, if only I could just smash. So this is what they stole, right? Like this is the stuff? Oh dang, that was a magazine. I maybe should have looked at that, but I think it was just tattoos. And I don't historically care about the tattoo books that much. I'm happy with how our girl looks. I probably won't change her. So here we have a dead policeman, I'm assuming, by the fact that he has a police baton and the patrolman's sunglasses. I am going to take his gun. And yeah, this was Detective Perry. So we're going to listen to his holotape and get his side of the story. But I think him and Race were just totally in on it. And Mcdonald was the only guy in the situation who was trying to do a good.
Jack, this is Perry. What's taking you so long, cuz? You should have moved more than half this stuff by now. I've got that sanctimonious prick Mcdonald breathing down my neck. Pardon my ass. We gotta get this stuff out of here and skip town before Reese catches on. We'll let his dumb ass take the fall for this, then come back in a week or so and say our grandma was having health problems down in New York. Just make sure you're ready tonight. Who's there? You better show yourself, asshole.
Oh. Maybe he should have picked a better place. to record that message. It seems to me that he got caught unawares and accidentally gave away his whole evil scheme, and that's probably why they were all dead in there. I guess it was like a shootout situation. Oh, sweet, another leggy. Oh, and he is now an army. Get it? Because he has one arm? Oh, funny. Crit him. And look inside strong. Look inside strong. Well, he dropped us a hunter's leather right arm, which reduces damage taken from animals by 15%. It's not great. Like, it's really not great. But it's okay. I'll take it. Oh no, ew, gross, don't, no, stop. I just wanted the bottle caps and maybe the aluminum. I hate when I do that. I never want to drink like very disgusting water. So we're here and we need to be all the way over there. Yeah, if I look at the local map, you can actually see we're in the Moss Pike Tunnel, a place we have been before. So instead of making any forward progress, we've actually gone back to somewhere we've already been. But that's okay. You know, it happens now and again. We need to watch this. Something miraculous will happen. Ah, yes. Relatable. Oh no, not again! Gosh darn it, stop doing that! I just want the aluminum can. Okay. Well, that's twice today I've drank the zombie water. And that does not make me joyous.
Gotta splatter your
But I guess as long as it doesn't give me some kind of disease, it's fine. I don't know why I got scared just then. It seems like Strong is just taking care of everything for me. So this is exactly the tunnel we've been in before. So I don't know if the machinery is gonna respawn, but up here there's gonna be a raider. And I'm just gonna try to take him out. Yeah, it's just the Raider Psycho. It looks like the machine is still broken. So we can do that, and there we go, he's gone. I'm not sure if I'm imagining things or not, but I think maybe the higher caliber bullet is making the bang bang more loudness, which is nice if it is the case, and if it's not the case, then I guess I'm crazy. Dude, Strong is so cute. Isn't he just adorbs? What a guy. I hope we find him his milk eventually. I should take that leather piece and this leather piece. We can rip them to pieces and maybe make our armor more shadowy. Okay, so yeah, there's like nothing over this way as far as I remember. I mean, okay, we did just get some extra railway spikes, and yeah, like aluminum is always a thing. But truly, there's no good respawning loot over here, right? Okay, well, I guess there's the chem cooler. But I don't remember there being anything else in here that was meaningful. Yeah. We're near where we came in. Like, this is actually where we walked in at with Preston that first time. And it was so spooky, but really, this place isn't that bad. I would like to go in more of the tunnels under the city, and maybe we'll have more opportunities to do that on our way up to find the detective, who hopefully isn't, like, deceased or something because I took too long or whatever. I'm sure he's... Oh, look at this valve beast. That's a messy valve beast. Messiest valve beast I've ever seen. He looked like he had tried to eat a whole chocolate cake by himself or something. That's pretty funny, right? That's a bit silly. So, as I said before, we have been in these tunnels previously, but I'm gonna make sure that maybe there's nothing new to look at. And I'm kind of discombobulated here, but I think we need to go this way. Hello up there. Yeah, those markers, those are pretty nice markers. I don't want to use that at close range. I want to use this at close range. And instead of sniping either of these, I'm just gonna close the gap. Here we go. Hi. Get got. You know what? You too. Get got. I mean, I did it this time strong.
Here feels like ambush.
Can't Missy be the winner for once? Yeah, even this is familiar.
Human junk is useless.
This is the creepy teddy bear hospital thing. Yeah. Not really a fan. But loot is loot, am I right? Am I right, guys? Yeah, that's uncomfortable. Okay, instead of going forward anymore, I'm actually gonna just work backwards. And we'll get out of this place as soon as we can. Which is probably pretty soon. And then we can start thinking about getting back on the road. Strong, you coming? Yeah, there he is. And it'll all be good. I mean, this was kind of fun. This was kind of a fun little adventure, right? Oh, hey. We can use the password to unlock this terminal. I don't know what the point of that is because there's a giant hole in the wall. So why would you ever need to do this? Open the door. Opening door. Okay, well, I would hope so. Thanks. Yeah, that's open. But this is open and there's a hole in the wall? Is there not always a hole in the wall? Is that like a thing the mole rats did or something? Well, yeah, we're just gonna head back outside. It's a whole lot of none of my business. And I already mostly looted this place, but come on, one extra wrench? Why not? Why the heck not? And if we had our power armor, we could have fixed it up in this room. I'm sure we would have needed to. Or, you know, maybe not. It's not like the ghouls are super difficult to fight. We did have those leggies, though, and they were pretty fun. And speaking of fun, unfortunately, this is where our fun is gonna end for today. We're gonna hop back outside, and we're gonna get ready to continue in the next one. So thank you guys as always. I love having you here, and I love you. So, I'll see you in the next one, buddies. Bye. Bye, my friends. Bye-bye.
This patient appears to need a coroner.